Hey guys, my name is Todd Howard, and I know after Fallout 76 we heard your criticism. We well deserved it. We know everyone paid $60 for this game, and we got nothing but bashing, and bashing. And after that, 2 weeks later, we were selling the game at $30, and people were still buying it, even for the people that bought it for $60. We try to, give you guys compensation. We give you guys $5 back in credit. You can buy a door and a plant with it. And, the bags, the canvas bags, we're still working on it. Are they still working on it?
I think they finally got delivered.
I don't know, but yeah. That was basically Bethesda for me. I can't believe we're doing this.
Alright, let's talk about the games from Bethesda. So they started with Fallout 76, which sucks. I've played it now. I know it sucks. It's boring as shit.
How many times did it crash on you?
Every single time.
We died, right?
I shit you guys not. Okay, we tried Fallout 76 during the free trial. I wanted to see how bad it was. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but it is a piece of shit. Like, literally every single, and I was playing on PC, every single time I died and had to respawn in adventure mode, the game crashed. Every single time, without fail, it would crash to desktop. I have no words to describe. Like, how long ago? It came out in November, didn't it?
Came out in November.
7 months later, and it crashes to desktop. Literally every single time I try respawning. I mean, I have no words for that. I really don't. Then they moved on to Elder Scrolls Blades. Oh right, Fallout 76 is getting NPCs. Isn't that great? We're getting NPCs. We're getting NPCs in a Fallout game.
After 7 months.
We're getting dialogue choices and choice and consequences in a Fallout game. They literally say on the ad, like, choice and consequences. Hey guys, that's an add-on to a Fallout game from Bethesda. Isn't that great? And guess what? The Battle Royale mode, which, to their credit, is not a good mode, but it's a hell of a lot better than the adventure mode, because it doesn't make my eyes hurt from all the screen tearing and the crashing desktop. They finally made something competent. A Battle Royale mode that's broken as shit. Because all you have to do is find power armor, and you'll be able to butt-fuck everybody in the fucking server. Great! Fallout! Awesome! Elder Scrolls Blades! That fucking microtransaction-fueled horseshit free-to-play true Elder Scrolls experience! Right, because in Mario, don't you remember in Skyrim, where you literally had to wait 2 hours to open up a treasure chest, or you could pay $5 to skip that timer? Do you remember that? I remember that in Skyrim.
Yeah, I remember that.
They added that in the Dawnguard expansion, didn't they?
They did.
In the Dawn, yes,
Yeah,
they did.
they did.
I remember that in Skyrim. I remember. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea at Bethesda to put this abomination, this bastard abomination of the Elder Scrolls license? This abortion of a fucking disgrace of a... Ugh. And now it's on the Switch. I can download it right now and corrupt my fucking Switch with that piece of shit. I ain't going to, but I could. Then they moved on to...
Right
No, I'll stab you. Stab you with my bare hand. Ghostwire Tokyo. Now... One of the... Yes, she was very cool. The presenter coming out was cool. One of the very few things that didn't make my blood boil with rage or didn't bore me to death was this game called Ghostwire Tokyo. We didn't get any gameplay of it. I assume it's a next-gen game, but it's from Tango Gameworks, who are the guys behind The Evil Within, which I don't like The Evil Within very much, but this new game looks interesting, at least from the concept in the trailer. It's got Japanese shit, it's got people disappearing. Looked interesting. I'd play it if it looked good, and if it wasn't from Bethesda. Then the Elder Scrolls Online, it's got dragons in it now. And they showed a fucking 10-minute CGI movie to show it. There's a dragon in an Elder Scrolls game. How exciting. Right?
Yeah, I know a few people are excited for that.
Then they moved on to Commander Keen, which is it's a mobile game that has microtransactions and looks like every other shitty mobile game. And that one motherfucker that works at Bethesda had the nerve to come out on stage and go, "Hey, you guys like mobile games? We like mobile games too." And I'm like, dude, speak for yourself, buddy. Don't fucking speak for us. Like, don't. Then they moved on to Wolfenstein Youngblood, which I don't give a fuck about because I'm not a big fan of the new Wolfenstein series. I'm not. I know you're a fan. What did you think of Youngblood? I've been hogging the mic.
Youngblood. Well, yeah, it looks interesting. You play as Blazkowicz's badass daughters who have been trained since they were young. Yeah. And what the story takes place Paris. The father goes missing, and they have to look for him. I like the part of co-op though. We'll see. We'll see how the game turns out.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea with that report about saying you know, we're gonna have ways to power up, get better upgrades through.
Now that's actually been said wrong because Bethesda came out and said, or the official Wolfenstein account came out and said, "Hey, there are microtransactions in the game," which is an automatic no thank you from me, but it's only cosmetic, which I'm so sick of that fucking excuse that, it's just cosmetic. Ugh. But it's better. It just pains me to say that. It is better than buying for upgrades and spending real money on upgrades and spending real money on progressing through the game. But it is better than that. But I still do not like that it's got microtransactions. Bethesda game has microtransactions. They're gonna fucking throw them into Doom Eternal like there's no tomorrow.
Cosmetics, probably.
Cosmetics. Oh, they are. They're gonna pimp out Doom Eternal with those microtransactions.
Play old Doom in 16-bit?
Yeah.
16-bit.
Give us $20 more to pay us that. Then we've got Rage 2 DLC. I don't care. Then we've got Deathloop, which I was not all that interested in because I'm not big on Arcane outside of the first Dishonored, and we didn't see any gameplay, so I don't really care. I am so stupid. I forgot a big game from Microsoft.
What?
Okay, real quick, 12 minutes. That one that's like the time loop.
Oh.
That looked great. I'm really excited to play that.
How did you forget about that?
I don't know. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of Annapurna Interactive. I really like what was shown in the trailer. That's my bad. It looked great. Moving on. Deathloop, not so much. We only got CGI, and I don't care. And didn't even have the interesting art style that Ghostwire does. Then their last thing was Doom Eternal, which was the reason everybody watched this fucking thing. It's just Doom Eternal. And they showed maybe 5 minutes of footage.
But hey guys, if you want to see more footage, QuakeCon's coming up, but we're gonna DoomCon. Get it? Take out the Quake, put in the Doom. DoomCon! You guys excited? Yeah! Fuck you!
Well said. That was I was waiting for Doom Eternal that whole time. Can we please get to Doom Eternal? I really want to see what this looks like. And all they showed was maybe like 5 minutes of the campaign, and then a new multiplayer
less
mode.
than 5 minutes.
It is 5 minutes because I went back and I looked at it, but it feels less than 5 minutes. It's like they were embarrassed to show off Doom Eternal. They showed more of Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Blades than they showed of Doom Eternal. That's embarrassing. That's like, why did you even bother? Bethesda, this is my one of my big takeaways from this conference is Bethesda should not be having conferences. Until they absolutely have something to show that people give a shit about, they need to stop doing these conferences. They need to just push their games onto like the Microsoft, or push their game. No, keep them on the Xbox stage. Don't give them to PlayStation. I don't want that shit on there.
Do you remember,
give them the Xbox.
Do you remember Bethesda Land?
Oh yeah, Bethesda Land. That was a great. No wonder Bethesda needs to. I said this in the last video too. No wonder Bethesda needs to put in these fucking microtransactions in all their games now. They keep spending outrageous amounts of money on shit no one cares about. No one gives a flying crap about all this. Bethesda should not be having conferences. Ever. Unless they want to show Starfield or the Elder Scrolls 6, which they did not show here. They should not be having conferences.
They're just wasting they're wasting their time. They're wasting our time. They're just hyping stuff up. Like,
yeah,
it's just hype, but like, there's nothing.
It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. This conference was wretched. This was among the worst E3 conferences I've ever seen. This was like, I swear, this was like watching the new Bethesda. I hate this new Bethesda. I hate this new Bethesda, like, with a passion. It wasn't even that long ago that I loved Bethesda. It was like 4 years ago that I'm like, oh, Bethesda's one of the good guys. I had like my mental list of like companies that I actually like. Bethesda was one of them. Despite all their stupid shit that they've done in the past, I think they make great games. They've like, I just took that like, it's been like a couple instances where I've taken like pencil and I've kind of like etched out their name. I'm like, maybe they can come back from it. Like, no, I took that black Sharpie and just struck their name from the list. Just, no, not after this. They've gone full EA now. They're the new EA. They are. They're doing every single thing. They're like pissing everybody off. They shove microtransactions in all their shit. Everything has to be a live service, and it's
Hey, and for the fucking fanboy who wouldn't shut the fuck up about every fucking word, fuck you.
Well, yeah. That it was made worse by that. It was like this conference was like watching the new Bethesda like publicly torture and murder the old Bethesda before my eyes, and now that drunk audience in the front screaming at every fucking thing like, hey, it's dragons in Skyrim. I'm sorry, it's dragons in Elder Scrolls Online. Hey guys, it's Commander Keen. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. You're so annoying. Like, and I've seen reports of that guy like go on like, I think he talked to like Eurogamer or something. He's like, oh, I'm a Bethesda fanboy and I don't give a fuck. Hey dude, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fanboy. I have seen both Yoko Shimomura and Tetsuya Nomura in person. Speak before a live audience in person, okay? I'm a fanboy. However, every time they spoke or tried to say something, I did not make a big spectacle of myself. A big embarrassing spectacle of myself. He's a meme, yeah.
Have you seen all of
I
them?
have. Oh, they're great. They're like the best part of the Bethesda conference. This was dreadful. Like, there's no going back now for Bethesda. This
especially when Tom Howard just came and say a bunch of
that
BS. All the like right away he's like, you know, in his head I'm like, we made so much money from you guys. You guys fell for this. You know, it took us 7 months to finally fix probably 10% of all the problems in the game. And we can fix the big ones. But we thank you for your support. We thank you for the money that we're receiving. And we're still going to continue to make these kind of games. Which I'm really scared for Starfield
Me
and
too.
Sky and
Yeah.
and the new Elder Scrolls.
I have like such little hope for those games at this point. Like I don't think they've learned anything. And I think because of the way but Todd Howard talked about Skyrim especially, where he's like, "Oh, we just released the game, but we don't have any kind of connection to the players." Good. I'm glad you don't have any kind of connection to the players. Like there's no kind of like live service element to Skyrim or anything. Hey, say what you will about Skyrim. At least Skyrim doesn't beat you over the head with microtransactions. Don't do that. I love Skyrim to death. Bugs and all. I love it. But I am terrified with what they're going to do with Starfield. And I'm even more scared of what they're going to do with Elder Scrolls 6. A series that I love. A series that I've grown up with. Morrowind, Oblivion was all my friends could talk about at the beginning of high school. Then Skyrim came out, and that just completely overtook the conversation for my junior and senior year. Morrowind was a big part of me getting into console gaming on like the Xbox and shit. I love the Elder Scrolls, but I have no hope for 6 at this point. I have none. I'm not excited for 6. Like, I cannot bring myself anymore to be excited for Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe years later when I see it, maybe if Bethesda turns this shit around and stops being a total dick. And that's another thing too. They came out and had the fucking nerve to make fun of themselves for Fallout 76, and yet they blacklisted a bunch of YouTubers and a bunch of people for talking shit about Fallout 76. I know this for a fact. Bunch of people that I follow are now blacklisted by Bethesda because Bethesda didn't like what they said about Fallout 76.
Didn't you see people like with their like thumbs down?
Yeah. People are like, boo. Yeah. And Bethesda comes out and Todd Howard comes out and goes, "Oh yeah, we deserve the criticism." I'm like
7 months ago.
Fucking dare
7
you.
months ago,
How
Todd Howard
dare
was
you.
Defending the game.
Yeah. How
and now
fucking
he's
dare
finally
you.
admitting it that, oh, it was bad. It wasn't what they wanted.
No. He's like, whenever we used to see Todd Howard come out in the past, I would be like, "Oh my god, it's Todd Howard." He'd get like a standing ovation. Now when I see Todd Howard, I just go, "Oh, you. What do you want? What kind of shit are you gonna try to throw up my way this time? What series that I love are you gonna try to butcher this time?" Fuck Bethesda. Seriously. Like, I've just like Doom Eternal. I'm really looking forward to Doom Eternal, but I'm nervous about how they're gonna fuck that up. And they've already announced that there's a season pass. They've already announced that they're doing the collector's edition. And I guarantee you there's gonna be microtransactions with Doom Eternal. You watch. Even though they made a big spectacle last time. "Oh, look at us, guys. There's no microtransactions. Doom. Oh, look at us. Aren't we great?" This time they're gonna be like, "Fuck that. Stuff that shit with cosmetics that you can pay for. Doesn't even have to be pay to win." I don't like that there's cosmetic microtransactions with Doom Eternal. I'm not gonna like it. Unless there's a set price and a set limit for anything. But that's not enough. They're just gonna keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Just like EA did. Just like Bethesda's doing right now. Bethesda's the new EA. I'm calling it. Sorry guys, Bethesda is the new EA. They're scum. That's final grade. D. That's my grade for it. What do you think?
D-.
I'm tempted to go D-. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Let D-. Yeah. The more I think about it, the angrier I get with this. Like, it feels like a personal betrayal. It feels like a personal betrayal from Bethesda. I loved you. I went to bat for you for years. And this is how you fucking repay me? By pulling this shit? No. Never again. That's it. Bethesda, you're done. You're done. You're gone from my list. Done. So anyway, that's it for me. Unless you have final thoughts.
Blacklisted?
Blacklisted? I don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bethesda. Blacklist me. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't invite me to your press events. Don't send me copies of games. Oh no. Oh boo. boo fucking who? I don't get to go to Bethesda land. Oh, boo fucking who? Bunch of assholes. Alright. See you guys for Ubisoft. Bye.